Hi everyone, my name is Ken Poon and this is a video for my UC Berkeley IUR 190G class, which is also known as Patent Engineering. And today I'll once again go into the patent that I'm currently focusing on, which is the missed telephone call management patent number 8014760. And today I'm going to look back on claim number 2 instead and see my how does that claim show that the Samsung product are that the Samsung products infringe on this patent. And so I'm just gonna give you just a brief reminder of what this patent is about. So the missed telephone call management patent was filed in 2007, and to describe in a simple sentence what it is about, it describes an interface for presenting relevant contact information and other callback options after an incoming call is missed. So this sentence, it seems very clear of what this whole patent is basically about. And so after looking at this, we're going to look at how does the claim actually directly shows that the Samsung products infringe upon this Apple's patent. And so if you don't remember, for the last 2 weeks I already said that the accused products are all from Samsung. As you can see from this list right here, basically all the Galaxy phones infringe on this patent, as well as a lot other types of phones, touchscreen or touchscreen with a keyboard, or touchscreen with a touchscreen keyboard. Basically, it's just a lot of products all infringe on this patent. And so, I'm going to now talk about claim number 2. Since I talked about claim number 1 last week, claim number 1 and claim number 2 basically are the same. So for this week, I highlighted some of the important elements of the claims. And so I'm just gonna briefly go over it. Again, it's a method, and it's saying that in the first area of a touchscreen display, it would display a character string, which was inputted by a user with a keyboard. And then at the second area, it would display the current character string or maybe a portion of it, and then it would give you a suggested character string. And then the next thing is there's 3 things you can do. You can either replace the current character string with the suggested replacement character by activating a key on the keyboard, or you can perform a gesture on the suggested character string displayed in the second area, or you can just choose to keep the current string in the first area by doing a second gesture in the second area. So these are the 3 main actions that you can do. So if you just look at it like by itself, it may seem sort of confusing on how does this actually apply to the claim, and so or to the product itself. And so to give it just a better way of describing this is how it actually infringe on how the Samsung phones, especially Galaxy, infringe on this product. And later on, I'll just give you a demo on how this actually works. So the first thing is we are gonna go back on character string. So we see a lot of character strings. This is repeated throughout the entire claim, not just claim number 1, but also claim number 2, and then the claim later on in this whole patent. And so a character string in the patent itself, it means numbers, letters, and many other elements. And it's very general. So it can be a phone number, it can be a name, it can be, so I'm just naming it in terms of the missed telephone call, so what it would generate. So most of the time you look at like a missed phone call, you may see like a name or a phone number, and so these are character strings. And a keyboard, according to the claim itself here, it can be a physical keyboard, or, so a physical keyboard as in, just like, think of it as like, yeah, just a physical keyboard on the phone, or it can be a touchscreen keyboard. So either one would apply in this claim. And then, in terms of missed telephone call, when it says suggestion of a new character string, it would, for example, what it would suggest, it would suggest things that you can do, suggesting that you can call the number, or you can access the contact list, or you can choose to add this number to the contact list. There's a lot of things that you can do. And a gesture. So a gesture is a very, very um, general word. A gesture can mean a tap, a double tap, and either way it would perform the action. And so to give a more clear demonstration, I'm going to show you on a Galaxy on how this actually works. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, so this is going to be a demonstration of how this claim actually applies to this Samsung Galaxy. So Samsung Galaxy is the Samsung Galaxy S is one of the product that Apple says it infringe on this particular missed telephone call patent. And so right here you can see here is the missed telephone call log in for the phone for the Galaxy. And so if you look at right here, any phone number or any contact that's bolded red, that has a red arrow next to it, it's considered a missed telephone call. So what you can do is, so if this is the missed telephone call, you can actually hold on to so think of it as that's the first area that you saw, the call log, and now it appears this second area. So this second area is between the first area, so it's between the screen that you just saw, and it's between the keyboard. So the keyboard in this case, since the Galaxy is a touchscreen phone, so the keyboard itself is touchscreen as well. And so according to the patent, it applies to touchscreen keyboard. So on here, I don't think you can see, but I'll try my best. So oh, yes. So on here it says you can, there's several things you can do. You can either call the number, you can send message, you can edit the number, or you can view the contact list. So there are just several things that you can do, and so that's doing a first gesture. So by doing a first gesture on the current character string, or on the current character string, it will give you the suggestion character string. So the suggestion is if you tap on the suggestion character string, so if I, for example, if I call this number, if I press call, then it would call the number, or if I press send message, then it would send a message. So that's basically what this means. So I hope by doing this demonstration it helps you get a better understanding of how this claim actually applies to this product, and how this product may actually potentially infringe on this patent. And well, personally, I think that this patent is really general, especially this claim. And from viewing other students' videos from last week's, I realized that this claim is actually very common in a lot of Apple's claims. And so, so probably next week I'll try to find a flaw in this claim that it may not infringe on this. So the cell phone itself may not infringe on its patent. So stay tuned for next week's video if you have any question for this week. So just leave me a message. Thank you for listening. Bye.